Hi, my name is Allison Tebow and I'm a licensed and registered dietitian nutritionist. Today we are bringing you quinoa vegetable stir fry over maple cinnamon pumpkin. During this time of quarantine, I know how difficult it may be to have access to fresh food. So I've come up with this recipe that's very, very easy to make and it's simple. And I've been making it for the past month. It's super delicious and it's made with dried, canned, and frozen foods. Dried, fresh, and canned foods can be just as nutritious as fresh foods. I'm actually going to give you a sneak peek into the dish that we're making today. I'm actually making this dish for my parents, given I can't be around them. Also because I work in a hospital, they're older, and just for other health reasons, this is my way of being there for them and showing them that I'm thinking about them, I care about them, and I love them. So I hope that they really enjoy this as well. Time to introduce our nutrient-dense ingredients. Our first ingredient is quinoa. This is already cooked, and I love using quinoa because it is a complete protein. It's also high in fiber. Pumpkin seeds. You can also use sunflower seeds as well. Broccoli, which actually this was frozen, I just thawed it. Broccoli is a nutrient-dense powerhouse, full of antioxidants, vitamin A, B, D, C, E, K, fiber. It's just something that you want to incorporate often. Green peas, which this was previously frozen, and I just thawed it as well. Canned tuna or canned salmon. Great sources of protein, and also canned salmon has more calcium than regular salmon. Pumpkin, which is really high in vitamin A, antioxidants, B vitamins, folate, and fiber. Chickpeas, which came from a can. See, maple syrup, which I just got from Costco. You can use whatever maple syrup you like to use. Cinnamon, and your favorite seasonings for your stir fry. You will also need some type of cooking spray for the stir fry as well. Time for the fun part, or at least my favorite part. I already put the heat on to medium heat, and I'm going to spray my pan. I'm using avocado oil spray today. Next, we're gonna take our broccoli, which I chopped up a little bit more, so they're in smaller pieces. Place that right into our saute pan. Okay. Next, let's add the peas in. You don't have to add in any specific order. It's a stir fry. It's, however you want it to be, really. Our chickpeas, which are really high in protein and fiber. Our quinoa. This is already pre-cooked. Okay. And also our canned salmon. So I'm sure you're wondering why I mentioned that's higher in calcium, and that's because of the tiny soft bones that are in it. Trust me, you can't taste it, you won't choke on it. I know it sounds kind of awkward, but that really increases the calcium intake in the salmon. And it looks just like regular tuna, right? Really rich source of protein. Okay, we're just gonna give this a really quick stir and then we'll get into our seasonings. Our stir fry is looking really great. Look how colorful it is. You know it's a great quality dish when you see all those different colors. Okay, looks like everything is thoroughly mixed together, and you can see how much this makes. It can feed an entire family. You know, and all this probably under $10. Okay, time to add our seasonings. Today I'm gonna use everything but the bagel seasoning, or something like it. And I'm going to use Bragg's 24 herbs and seasoning. And also this great umami seasoning that I found at Trader Joe's. Time for the seasonings. I like to be generous with my seasonings. I love to taste them. But obviously it's up to you, whatever flavor profile you're looking for, or whatever your palate enjoys. Okay. I'll give this a quick stir. And this will be done in about another 2 minutes or so. Smells so good. Our stir fry is done. That literally took about, I don't know, 5 minutes maybe. So I turned the heat off already, and we're just gonna place this off to the side with the lid on it. Now time to make our pumpkin. Time to make our maple cinnamon pumpkin. You just need these 3 simple ingredients, which are the pumpkin, I got it from this packaged container, maple syrup, and cinnamon. You will need 1 teaspoon of the cinnamon. I'm just gonna place it right into the bowl. And then you will need a tablespoon of the maple syrup. Pour it right in and just stir. I stirred it thoroughly and all the ingredients are mixed together. Now we're gonna place it on our saute pan just for a few minutes. We're not cooking it, we're just warming it. So I'm gonna turn the heat on to like low medium. Pour our mixture into the pan. You don't need any oil or anything to coat the pan because again, we're not cooking, we're just warming it. Make sure you get it all out of there. You don't want to miss out on this good stuff. If you hear it sizzle, just turn down the heat a little bit. And give it a really quick stir. And we're gonna allow these to go for about a minute or so just to warm it. Time to plate our dish. So we're gonna take our pumpkin mix, take a nice generous scoop, just kind of give it a nice swirl. It's gonna add a nice little touch and sweetness to the dish. And then I'm going to take our stir fry and just place it right on top, just as so. Look at how easy and delicious that looks. Oh yeah, and we can't forget our pumpkin seeds. So you can just take a little bit, sprinkle it right on the dish. Extra protein and extra nutrition.